Our next guest needs no introduction, honestly. He is just a legendary person in our community who we have seen in our TV screens for years and years and years. But please welcome to the stage, Cesar Millan.
Gracias. Gracias, gracias. Gracias, gracias, gracias. ¡Arriba los perros! Gracias, gracias. Gracias, yes.
All right.
Grandma loves me, yeah.
Thank
Good
you,
to be
everybody.
loved. Good to be loved. Thank you, gracias. Eso, eso. Pórtense bien.
All right. Keep it down, keep it down.
Si no les voy a...
Now, there you go. It works on people too.
Humans are more difficult. I tell you that.
I know. So I just want to talk a little bit about your history. When you came to the US, at first you started out as a dog groomer.
Yes.
You have now built this massive business empire.
Yes.
Clearly you have lots of adoration. What's the moment that most tested you, and what's the moment that you knew you would make it?
Well, I was tested the whole time since I left Sinaloa, because I grew up in a narco state. I was a kid, in the time where the Federation was born. And thanks to the rules, boundaries, limitations of my parents, I stay in one line, right? And so you have to deal with that. Then you have to come to the border and deal with the border, right? It's life and death. It's not a funny thing. Then you come to America with this beautiful dream to become the best doctor in the world. But you don't speak English. You have no papers. Your family doesn't live here. Everything is different, right? Everything is different. The whole traditions are different. Everything is different. So for a kid that comes from Culiacán, Sinaloa, with everything that you guys know is happening right now, I grew up in it. That's normal, when you're a kid, which it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be a place where kids grow up safe, peace, love, right? Which is what I teach people with their dogs, right? To have a home where they feel safe, peace, love, relationship based on trust, respect, love. And the activities a dog needs to do is exercise, discipline, affection, body, mind, heart. So I created a formula for Americans so they can live a natural, simple, profound life, which is the life we grew up in Sinaloa, natural, simple, profound. I come from, the low income, so I'm the back of the pack, but with good moral values, good responsibility, good heart, and creative mind.
Was there one moment when you were like, okay, I'm okay? Or have you always had that push that's like, keep going, keep going?
Then you realize the reason to come to Earth, to live, is the whole point of accomplishing whatever you want. And America is that beautiful platform where dreams do come true. I was 13 years old when I told my Mom, you think I can be the best dog trainer in the world? I didn't know I was going to become the dog whisperer, okay? I didn't know that was just a surprise from God. But I did tell my mom that I wanted to be the best dog trainer in the world after watching Lassie and Rin Tin Tin. So I was 10 years old when I used to watch Lassie and Rin Tin Tin. So I thought that every dog in America was just like Lassie and Rin Tin Tin. So now I tell people, look, dogs in third world country are skinny, but they don't have psychological problems. Dogs in America are chunky, and I get to have a TV show.
I love that.
So listen, it's challenges in life. It's normal. You just have to do what we do best as Latinos, which is faith. We have to do it ourselves. That's the hard work. We have to be passionate about it, and then use our mind to be creative and move obstacles out of the way. That's just life.
Yeah.
So, now I'm 56, and I was 21 when I came to America. I actually wore boots when I jumped the border, so I was running with boots. So I wear my boots tonight.
Wow.
Yes, it's not easy to do running, the border with this kind of boots.
No, it is not.
I do not recommend it.
So thinking about today, what does it mean for you as a Latino in America now? How does that identity show up in your work and your style and your storytelling and your leadership?
What I love about Latinos is that we always make ourselves to be at service. So when I heard the quote, ask not what the country can do for you, what can you do for the country? I say, I'm going to make sure all the dogs in America are well behaved. So America loves me and trusts me and respects me, you know? So that's just a Latino thing, you know? We make sure we gain our position in any home. We learn, you know, el muerto y el arrimado a los 3 días apesta. You know, the death and the people that come to visit you, 3 days later, they smell. And so I learned to make sure, you know, I'm a contribution no matter what I am.
Yeah.
And I'm a father, so I teach my kids the same thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And sort of on that note, I mean, I was telling you earlier when I told my relatives who I was interviewing, everyone from my 60-something-year-old father-in-law was like, oh my God, to my 17-year-old nephew, oh my God, and he asked for your autograph.
Yeah.
She kindly delivered. And so you have this really wide appeal. And most of us grew up seeing you on our TVs going into a lot of non-Latino homes, right?
Most of them.
You have a wide, yeah. How did you navigate that? What was that like a challenge to get to that place, or what was it like?
The challenge was to learn English, because I learned English in the streets, you know, listening to Rick Dees in the morning. I swear to God, I listened to Rick Dees in the morning, and that was a much better English. So I wanted to, you know, appeal to my customers. Also, Jada Pinkett paid for me to have a teacher for a year. So that was how I navigated. But it was very clear for me that I can definitely make a difference, right? So your spirit knows something when your mind doesn't know how to do it. Your instinct knows how to play the back of the pack, the middle of the pack, the front of the pack, whatever positions you have to be available. Your heart really loves what you're doing. And so I always knew, now I can put it together. You know, now I can tell you, oh, the reason why I did this and did this. And so that's just the fun part of life, you know, to discover yourself. Why are you here? What's the purpose of you being here? Why did I left, you know, Sinaloa? For many reasons, right? But I left Sinaloa to become the best in the world, right? And to contribute in the world. The Latinos can make a difference in the world. So I'm making a difference not only in America, but 120 countries watch the show. And it's this Mexican guy, you know, teaching the whole entire world.
Absolutely.
About dogs.
Yes.
But it's not about dogs, okay? Thank you. Listen, I don't teach people about dogs as much as I teach people about themselves, right? Because something very clear to me when I start saying, I don't train dogs, I train people. I rehabilitate dogs. I am the dog whisperer, right? Right? So it was very clear for me, you know, that what I was going to do wasn't going to train dogs. Train dogs is when you do sit down, stay, come here. What I do is I rehabilitate dogs who are aggressive, who become fearful, who learn to ignore humans' fight-flight avoidance. So I bring the dog back to his natural state of mind, which is calm, surrender, happy-go-lucky, calm, confident, which if we learn, you know, from animals, we can learn this beautiful state of mind of patience, calm, surrender, happy-go-lucky, calm, confident. And hopefully our leaders, you know, listening to this, right? Because it's very important that we feel safe, that we feel peaceful, that we can practice love, that we can trust, respect, and love the people who lead us. Because a dog, in order for them to feel safe, you need to project this certain energy, have this understanding, and then you have to follow through, right? So to be a pet parent is a 365, 7 days a week, every single second. Then you can say you're a committed human being. It's not a once a day, it's not a once a week, it's not a part-time job. It's a full-time honesty, integrity, loyalty. Otherwise, you're not doing it right.
Right.
Simple as that.
I don't think I'm doing it right.
Thank you. Thank you.
What is one piece of advice that you have for first-time dog owners, or even dog owners such as myself with dogs that can be difficult? Let's do it.
Listen, if you're a single person, understand who you are, you know, what energy do you have? Also, how much do you know about a dog? And then, are you already exercising? Because do not get a dog so you can exercise. Okay? Do not blame the dog, right? And ask the dog to motivate you. You have to be already a motivated human that already has good habits. right? So that's you by yourself. Now, if you're in a family situation, the most important thing is the word agreement. The whole family have to be in agreement. It's not about the dad say the kids want dogs or the mom say the kids want dogs. That doesn't work that way. The whole family has to do the same thing. And then they have to commit and follow through. Agreement, commitment, follow through. So when a dog comes into a home, he's going to see if you're a functional or dysfunctional. He's going to be the most honest member of your family. He has no clue how to lie. So when I come to people's home, the dog tells me the truth. The human tells me the story. You see it? So it's very important to understand, who you are, who's your, self-knowledge, so you can self-value, so you can self-love. It's very important because the dog is going to know right away who you are, how much you value yourself, how much you love yourself. And you're going to be like, and the dog is going to be like that, right? Because the dog is going to project or express or become who you are, your energy, your thoughts, and your actions. He can only become who you are. It's the inside of you. It's going to reflect what's inside of you. Just like a mirror, reflect what's outside of you. Make sense? All right, let's be a good human then.
Yeah. Can you briefly tell us about your PAC Leadership Community Initiative?
Well, since everybody, always wants me to help them from all over the world, I think that the best thing I have done so far is to create a community, online community with people from all over the world. Join me every Wednesday at 1 p.m. and we talk about, how I see life, how I connect, communicate, have a relationship with dogs. So that's what people want from me, right? It's how do hey, Cesar, my dog, bites my mom or runs away. He doesn't let my husband come in the bed. I see them. 20 years on TV, I see them all. You name it, the case, I see them all. So, for me, it's about three things. It's about education, definitely entertainment, but also enlightenment. So when I do a show, when I do anything in life, it's about feeding three things, right? Your education, your entertainment, and your enlightenment. Yes.
Well, Cesar, it has been such an honor to
talk to
you. That is it. That's all the time we have.
All right, pues. Gracias.
Cesar Millan.
Gracias.